Hey guys, chilling on a podcast. Social distancing because it is cool.
Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to whoever and wherever you are. My name is Harry Barr. This is the 27 podcast, and as always, I'm joined by the wonderful Ben Butler and Joscel Manarampona. Oh, and today we have Mr. James Kennedy joining us once again.
Back
Guys, how are you?
That means one thing. It's game time.
Game time. Before we start
Quick
game
recap.
time, a quick recap before. So last game we played, and we did the nightclub real or fake. I think Joscel won. So Joscel is up 1-0 in the league. He's on form. He's been to the gym already, so he's feeling ready.
I'm all warmed up.
I shaved. I work, just for the listeners. We're recording this about 2 hours earlier than we normally do, just because we're all very busy today. And I woke up. The first thing I did today was shave. I haven't even eaten yet, and I'm just like, I'm quite proud of myself for doing all that in like half an hour. Yeah.
Oh, I only woke up 10 minutes ago.
Mm.
I've also got some news for you boys.
Yeah.
Look who I've been messaging on Instagram. Can you see who that is?
Oh, is that Salt and Stitch?
It is Salt and Stitch. I'm getting a cat.
JK, so what are you buying from Salt and Stitch?
Oh, well, I tell you, the person who does Salt and Stitch has got some fantastic products. So I'm buying a really pristine cap that says 27 on it. Oh, it comes in 3 great colours. I know. Guys, you've got one there.
27 podcast hat. Find them at
27 podcast hats. I'm going to get a navy one.
Nice.
Very nice.
So yeah,
You said.
I'll be sporting that. No, happy days.
Lovely jubbly.
Righty ho, are we ready? Oh,
Nah,
let's
do a bit of pleasantries before we start.
Yeah.
Pleasantry.
How's everyone enjoying their bank holiday weekend?
I didn't even realise it was bank holiday. Time is so messed up, and like because of my job, it doesn't get busier or less busy over bank holiday, so I didn't even notice.
No.
I didn't even notice.
The pizzas have been coming in hot and fast. I tell you.
The what has?
The pizzas, they've been.
I thought you said pizza.
Yeah. Also, I was thinking about this yesterday. Isn't it weird that we have all these bank holidays like in May, June, August, and then we don't have one till Christmas Day?
I think it's because people it's have a day off in October to stay indoors and not really do a lot because it's a bit rainy.
Yeah, I guess, but just the way they're spread out, they're a
bit weird. I remember
4 months, and then that's it.
Well, I remember a few years ago they were talking about like adding more, and I was like, I swear we've already got like 8 or something really weird.
We do have quite a few, and we had one extra this year.
Yeah,
we had one extra, didn't we? But I swear, America has the most because they've got like Labor.
So I think America has like 12.
Well, everything's like a national holiday there, whereas here
But
it's just like have a day off.
Yeah, we get like 8, but get like most people get, I don't know, say 20 days holiday from work. Americans only get around 10 or like 11, so that's why also why I contribute to so many bank holidays because so like
America's just so weird with the way that they like do their holidays and work ethic. It's just it's so
I'm really sorry if we've got any American listeners, but
so shout out to
America.
The country at
America,
the moment,
sort yourself out.
It's just a bit dodgy at the moment.
It's just
not to bring this home down, but R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman.
Oh my,
that boys.
I couldn't. I still in a weird
wake up to.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I was talking. Yeah, so like I'd spent the night at my brother's house, and I woke up. Literally, the first thing I saw when I woke up was just the message that you sent in the chat, Ben, being like, what the fuck?"
Mm-hmm.
And like, it was the same feeling I had when Kobe died.
Yeah,
Of just like I couldn't believe it. I just had to check every single source.
But even more sad, the fact that he'd been fighting this battle for so long and
4 years,
whilst producing incredible films.
That was the thing, doing films at the same time.
Let's be honest, like it's so hard to keep things away from the press now, especially they're everywhere. And the fact that he managed to do that for 4 years is so impressive.
Well, it's also the thing that's been going around as well as it's everyone was slightly horrible because I think he made like a public appearance on Zoom a couple months ago.
and everyone was
really very, very thin and everyone was like, why?
I remember seeing that and I just assuming, he's obviously doing a role that requires him to be like
Him
lots
to
of
lose weight, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he had to lose weight for Black. Do you think?
Mhm.
Oh, I don't know. Because
Well,
like they were saying how he had to get into shape for Black Panther.
Yeah. Well,
But do you think? Sorry, carry on, Harry.
Oh, I was just saying, like, so I've just got up his IMDb page here, and like in since 2016, he did A Message from the King, Gods of Egypt, Marshall, Captain America, 21 Bridges, Black Panther, both Avengers films, and like, yeah, and like all of the. Oh, and he was he in Spider-Man: Homecoming? I don't know. He might not have been Spider-Man, but like. He's done all those films. He had to basically get bulked up, then slim down again. They get bulked up again, then slim down again. And it's just
all whilst battling colon cancer.
Yeah. Oh man, it just
at 43 years old. Mind that he doesn't even look. I was like, what? He was 43 years old.
I thought he was like 30.
He looks a lot younger.
Damn. What?
Yeah. Have you guys seen Marshall?
No, I haven't.
It's a good film.
Great film
on Netflix.
Incredible film. Really good film.
Yes, R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman.
They were meant to do Black Panther 2 as well, but oh god.
So I was reading something this morning actually that a lot of fans are just call it quit.
Yeah, just retire the character. Don't
because Marvel were thinking, well, it's already in production. That as you probably would think, recast the character, recast the role.
Again, though, I mean,
what they could do is they could obviously
do that de-aging thing.
Like, no, but I mean, just. The next movie starts and it shows that Black Panther has died and someone else takes on the
has to don the character. Yeah.
That's what it'll be. They won't retire the character.
I think they do that, or they just do what Harry Potter did with Dumbledore, and they just go, look, we've recast it, we have to do it. This is it. Yeah. We're not gonna we're just gonna go for it. Just gonna go for it. He's gonna obviously be different, but
yeah.
I mean, let's be honest as well. There's like 10 different Spider-Mans, so.
Yeah, that's true.
You could just do another story.
Yeah, it's just all a bit weird. I'm still in a weird sort of sense of shock about it. Like, I mean, it's been 3 days since I found out, and I'm still like, really? I can't believe it. It's just very sad. Yeah, I'm not really sure how we're going to segue out of this.
In sporting news, Arsenal won the Community Shield. We've got a good season coming, boys. I promise you. Speculations on Messi going to Man City. Thoughts?
It's just it won't leave. No one can afford, especially now. Anyway,
I reckon it's
£700 million.
Do you think he could go to Real?
Turn up to the screening.
No, he won't go to Real. He'll be Man City, Juventus, PSG. That's the only.
Man City makes a lot of sense. I would love to see him in the English league.
I wouldn't.
Yes, I 100% agree. 4 or 5 years ago, he's not going to be he's not at his prime now.
Well, do you think he could go to America for like stupid money?
No, it's basically there's this rumor that Man City would sign him on a 4-year deal.
Yeah.
And 2 seasons he'd be at Man City, and then the next he'd go to New York City, because like Man City own New York.
Yeah. That's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah.
I saw a funny thing the other day where it was, I really hope Messi signs for Man City, and then Stoke get promoted next season, so we can finally answer the debate: could Lionel Messi do it on a Tuesday night?
That would be great. That would be great.
We finally find out the lifelong rumor.
I think to spread more sporting news, I guess. Leicester Tigers, my favourite team in the whole wide world, got absolutely destroyed against Gloucester yesterday. I know no one cares, but I'm just sad. I'm sad. We're just not very good anymore. We haven't been for years. Anyway, Ben, I feel like you have some important news to talk about in the land of Portsmouth. Craig McGill,
oh my gosh!
Even I do.
I'm going to join the bandwagon. Great.
Big Mac, who we had on the podcast, and he was talking about how he wants to fight for his place in that. Mm-hmm. Starts on the bench on Saturday when we were playing. Half time comes along. We're 3-1 down against the League Two side. It's absolute shambles. It's 2 of the worst goals I've ever seen in my life. It was trending on Twitter. It was that bad.
Wow.
So, I did see one actually.
Poor Alex Bass, only 22, but. Anyway, he gets subbed off at half-time. Big Matt Craig comes on. We draw the game 3-3. Penalties, saves 3 in a row.
Yeah!
Come on, Big Mac.
No,
Let's
I don't claim that we were the inspiration for that, but I feel like
I
We
think
absolutely were. We were.
And they were talking. So I was listening to the game on the radio, and they were saying, how frustrated he's been and whatnot, and how he's quite openly spoken about it. And I was like, oh my gosh, are they going to shout out the podcast? But they didn't.
You surprised me.
Yeah, but no, that was really cool. So it went on Craig, and the manager. They asked the manager, so will Craig start the next game? And he's like, well, what do you reckon? Yes, he will.
Yeah,
Is that-
Yeah, we did it, boys.
Is it still pre-season friendly?
No, that was the Carabao Cup we played on.
Okay.
So
it's
hang on,
early in the season.
I'm still wondering, is the season started now? Because I'm completely out of the loop with
It
everything.
officially starts not this weekend, the one after. So like the full season.
Premier League
That must
is
be weird.
11th,
That must be
12th.
really weird, like finishing the league, and then like 2 weeks later into pre-season, and then you're back into the season again.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because sorry, as Joscel said, over the weekend, Arsenal won the Community Shield. 4 weeks ago, they won the FA Cup.
Yeah.
Like that should normally be 2-3 months apart.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I can feel it. It's a good season, boys.
So, how many trees does Hector Bellerin now have to plant, though?
Do you know what? I think he's got enough to save the planet at this point. No, we're nowhere near there yet, but we keep moving. Hector Bellerin did say with every goal, you'll plant a tree. But I think that's a good segue into our little game thing that James has got for us, isn't it? Where we're going to guess the old celebrity quote.
We got an intro for this.
Oh, yeah, we have. Yeah, can we hear what JK has to say? I'm trying to think of a segue.
Hello and welcome to JK's House of Games. Oh, someone at the door.
So this week I have found some celebrity tweets online.
Nice.
I'm going to read them out to you. I'm going to give you the date, and I'm going to give you 3 options of the celebrity.
Oh, Ben, you should be good at this. You're very active on Twitter.
What's the game called?
Tweet Twoo.
Incredible name.
I know. I'm just very good at this. Right. Okay. I'm gonna, because this is professionally done, and I've got a big budget. I'm just gonna quickly write down your names for the scoreboard. Here's one I made earlier.
No whiteboard.
No whiteboard today. Budget cuts.
Big budget cuts. It was so expensive last time. Okay. So I have 7 tweets.
Okay.
Read out. We'll literally read them out, tell you the date, give you 3 options of celebrities. You tell me who you think tweeted it.
Nice.
Are we all ready to go?
Yes.
Go.
So tweet 1.
Mm-hmm.
Cowabunga, dudettes. I'm so pumped to be on this surfing kick. Who else surfs out there? Gnarly day in the H2O, riding waves. So that's a tweet right
That's
there.
definitely Theresa May.
And I've got your 3 options are 1, Chris Hemsworth.
Oh.
2, Kim Kardashian. Or 3, Jeremy Corbyn. And the date was the 29th of August 2010, so 10 years ago.
10.
Oh,
So-
Corbyn was in Australia then. I feel like it's something he was
Chris
saying.
Hemsworth, Kim
Why the gnarly
Kardashian,
waves?
or Jeremy Corbyn. Cowabunga, dudettes. I'm so pumped to be on this surfing kick. Who else surfs out there? Gnarly day in the H2O, riding waves.
Right away.
Okay.
Chris Hemsworth.
I'm saying Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, no, I'm saying Crims.
Crims Hemsworth,
Harry.
man.
Crims Hemsworth or Crims Kardashian. So we've got Joscel going for Jeremy Corbyn.
No, Chris Hemsworth.
Sorry, Chris Hemsworth. And Ben and Harry going for Kim Kardashian.
No,
No, Ben's going for Chris
going
Hemsworth
Hemsworth.
as well.
I'm
It's
the
an early
renegade
day.
here.
It's an early day.
It's
Okay.
the liquor.
The answer is. Ooh, Kim
Yes!
Kardashian.
Yes! Come on, get in.
Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! She's
So that's
she's
a
so
point for
cringy.
Harry Barr.
That is a shocking tweet.
It's a great tweet.
It's
I
10
had
years
so
old.
much fun. This is the thing. The only reason
Okay.
I want to be the games master on this because doing the research is so much fun. The amount of tweets that I found online that you're just like, no. How can you get away with this horrible thing? Anyway, tweet number 2. The Earth, our home, is beginning to look more and more like an immense pile of filth.
David Attenborough.
The Earth, our home, is beginning to look more and more like an immense pile of filth. Your three options. 1. Pope Francis II. 2. Meghan Markle. 3. Elon Musk.
What was the date?
Oh.
The date I've actually sort of ripped off. Oh, I'm not too sure. But no, I can't say that, I'm afraid. Sorry.
That's fair enough.
That's it. I think they're quite good options.
Mm.
Yeah. It had 3,382 retweets, I can tell you, and 3,147 favourites.
Okay.
The Earth, our home, is beginning to look more and more like an immense pile of filth.
Meghan Markle.
So we got Joscel,
I'm
Meghan
saying
Markle.
Meghan Markle.
I'm gonna go with. Was it Meghan Markle, Elon Musk, or Pope Francis?
1. Pope Francis II. 2. Meghan Markle. 3. Elon Musk. If you are one of the listeners out there, play along with us.
I'm going to say Elon Musk.
Elon
Okay,
Musk,
I'm gonna make things interesting. I'm gonna go Pope Francis.
Pope Francis. So do we have all three? We've got
All three.
answers
We're all
again.
different. We're all different.
So the answer is Pope Francis II. Harry
Yes!
has taken
Oh,
the
2 for 2.
2.
2 for 2.
Because of the amount of retweets and favourites it got, but because you couldn't give us a date, I didn't know if it was like.
Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Well, my initial thought was Meghan Markle early career. Like,
It
but,
could have been.
yeah.
There's only one other that I haven't got the date for, but the rest do, so I'm very sorry about that.
That's fine.
Okay, I love this tweet. Okay, tweet 3. I can't believe my grandmother's making me take out the garbage. I'm rich. Fuck this. I'm going home. I don't need this shit. Option 1, 50 Cent. Option 2, Steve Jobs. Option 3, Justin Timberlake. I can't believe my grandmother's making me take out the garbage. I'm rich. Fuck this. I'm going home. I don't need this shit.
I'm gonna say.
And the date,
Who's the first one?
The date was at 11:56 a.m. on the 26th of August, also 2010.
Who was the first option?
50 Cent. It was
50 Cent, Steve Jobs, Justin Timberlake. So there's your three
50
there.
Cent.
Was Steve Jobs still alive in 2010?
Can I see the text, please?
Got 400.
Yeah, hold on, give me a second. Let me just make sure nothing's being revealed. Yeah, go for it.
That's a lot of grammar in there.
Nice.
Oh no! Well, I'm gonna go.
I can't believe 50 Cent.
I was gonna go 50 Cent.
50 Cent can't spell believe to save his life.
How did you know?
Inside of
Also, remember,
I would say,
Joscel,
I did say.
also know, to put it out there, remember that in about 2010, there was a smaller limit on your characters of tweet.
Oh yeah, it was only 100 and something, wasn't it?
So they could be putting that because...
Save on the characters.
So don't get too cocky with me, sunshine.
I mean, I'm locking in 50 Cent.
Locking 50 Cent, then?
50 Cent.
Yeah, 50 Cent.
We're all going 50 Cent.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop, whoop.
50
Yeah.
Cent it is. A point
I mean,
for
I'm
everyone.
also going to say, so for the benefit of the audio listeners, grandmothers was also two separate words and didn't have an apostrophe in it. So like,
A deduction.
This is also another great tweet. I mean, they all are, but this one just got me when I read it. Does anyone think global warming is a good thing? Question mark. I love Lady Gaga. I think she's a really interesting artist.
This is all one tweet.
is this Donald
This is
Trump?
one tweet. Does anyone think global warming is a good thing? I love Lady Gaga. I think she's a really interesting artist.
What are the options?
Bradley Cooper, Anna Kendrick, or Britney Spears.
I'm going to say Bradley Cooper.
Britney Spears.
I'm going to go Britney. I'm going to go Britney.
It's Britney, bitch.
Britney Spears.
Yes!
No
Oh,
way!
let's go.
On the at 10:31 a.m. on the 10th of February 2011, she tweeted, "Does anyone think global warming is a good thing? I love Lady Gaga. I think she's a really interesting artist."
I love celebrities just messing up on social media.
It's
Harry, how many
Ridiculous.
I'm 4 for 4. I'm 4 for 4.
It's 4,
2,
Harry,
1.
2
I'm
and
last.
2. 2 and 2, because Ben
Oh,
just
is
got
it?
that one right. Yeah.
Oh, 2-2.
2-2. Right. Next tweet.
No, it's not. It's 2-1. I only got one
Oh,
right.
he's only got one right. He only got 50 Cent right.
Yeah. Ben's
you?
2. It's
Yeah.
4-2-1.
Oh, well then, Joscel, I'm sorry, I gave you an extra point.
Should have kept your mouth
no.
shut.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm an
no,
honest
okay.
player.
This is okay. This is embarrassing. I thought you had 2 points because of the L on your last name. I read it as 2 points. So I got like...
This is where you need to go for the top-down view.
Oh,
Jesus.
that's the point of having a budget scoreboard, isn't it? Okay, next tweet. A man who castrates his penis is not a woman, just as a cat with no legs is not a slug.
Oh my.
1. Jacob Rees-Mogg.
I think it's a J.K. Rowling.
Oh,
2. Katy Hopkins. Or 3. Frankie Boyle.
oh.
I'm going to say Frankie Boyle.
No, I'm saying Katy Hopkins.
Katy Hopkins, Frankie Boyle. Ben, are you going to do Harry's tactic and go for the third option so we all have all one? Or are you going to go with Joscel?
I don't think it would have been Jacob Rees-Mogg. I think it would have been Katy. I think Frankie Boyle is he's controversial, but I don't think he'd be controversial in that sense. So I'm gonna go Katy Hopkins.
So the answer is Katy Hopkins.
Katy
Oh,
Hopkins.
it's Katy Hopkins.
What a terrible human being.
So a point for Harry and a point for Ben.
Yeah.
So Harry
no.
can't do.
So that was on at 10:32 p.m. on the 2nd of January 2018. So probably after Katy Hopkins had had a glass of white wine or something.
Mm.
But you never know with her, do you?
It's probably the blood of the innocent. What she's drinking.
Also, she won't be doing any of these anymore because she's been blocked from Twitter.
Oh, yeah, she has, yes. Yeah, I forgot about that, yeah.
Great news.
Great news for the world. The good news we needed in 2020.
Mm.
Okay, final 2 tweets coming up. First one. Went to Disneyland because my daughter's obsessed with Mickey Mouse. She was so excited when I got home and told her.
I know who this is. Reading it.
I'm going to say Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, that's who I'm going to say.
So option 1, Kevin Hart.
Oh.
Option 2, John Krasinski.
Oh.
Option 3, Ryan Reynolds.
All right, no, we're going Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, I'm going to go Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds, indeed.
Yeah. His favourite thing to do is bully his daughter.
It's so funny. Right, Joscel is on 2, not 3, because that's an L.
It definitely is an L at this point, Jesus Christ.
Final tweet. It's freezing and snowing in New York. We need global warming.
I feel like I know who this is.
And this was on the 7th of November 2012.
12.
Year of the Coney.
Coney 2012. Did they catch him?
Joseph Coney, I don't know.
It was a scam, wasn't it?
Apparently it was a scam. Just to buy like the wristband to give the money.
Yeah.
Okay, so option 1, Leonardo DiCaprio. 2, Harvey Weinstein.
Oh, no.
3, Donald Trump.
Trump.
It's freezing and snowing in New York. We need global warming.
I'm going to say Trump.
It's got to be
Trump.
You're all going Trump.
Trump, yeah.
Sorry? Leonardo DiCaprio.
I mean, that would be a curveball, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It's 2012. It's a long time ago. He could have changed.
So Leonardo DiCaprio, Harvey Weinstein, Donald Trump.
He doesn't believe in global warming, does he? So it's got to... Oh, wait. He doesn't believe in global warming, so...
Donald Trump.
So Joscel has locked in with Donald Trump. Harry?
I feel like it is Donald Trump, but just to be different, Harry's already won. I'm going to say Leo.
I'm gonna lock in Donald. Yeah.
Donald J.
Oh,
Trump.
okay. Can we just look at that?
Tremendous.
7 for 7. A full house.
You don't even tweet, Harry. God.
Sorry, Harry, I didn't realise you were games master and meant to be counting.
Sorry, so I was just keeping it a personal score, personal handicap.
So coming in third place, third place is Joscel with 3. He cannot build on his win first time round. Ben with a respectable 4.
Lovely.
But Harry with a 7 out of 7. Very impressive.
Well done.
Well done,
Cool.
Harry.
Thank
So
you
the
very much.
leaderboard is now Joscel and Harry on 1 game each. Ben,
0.
I don't know
Lagging
what
behind.
to say.
Lagging behind.
Come on,
I
mate.
don't know what to say. You need. I know. I'll tell you what Ben's doing. Ben's building up a league, and then like his favourite Portsmouth player, Craig McGilroy, he's going to come on at half time and take it all by storm. Save it in the last.
Oh, dear.
So that's my tweet game. There you go, lads.
Thank you very
There
much.
they all are.
Tweet to woo, coming
Tweet
to a
to woo.
television set near you in never, but thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, and welcome to JK's House of Games. Oh, someone at the door.
Another massive thank you to JK for coming on. It's always a barrel of laughs whenever he's on the podcast.
Yeah.
Now, as it is episode 20, guys, we do have our tradition. We've done it twice
We're
now.
going on holiday, and I'm excited.
Yeah.
But we're not. We're all just starting our courses. Going back to education.
But yeah, so guys, as episode 20, we have the tradition, because we've done it twice now, of looking through the 27 Antics board, which for those new listeners to the podcast, we over the last year of living together, we decided to set up a sort of a piece of paper and write down any funny, weird stuff that happened throughout the year, and it is now it's quite full of stuff that we can talk about. So so Ben, have you got it up?
Talk about.
Yeah.
What's next on the list, mate?
Take
a little trip down memory lane.
So as we've stated many a time, we were part of the American football team, and obviously most universities have Wednesday nights out. The first social of the year we all attended, and it's great.
It was grand.
You get the freshers join the team, and and they've got to do silly stuff, and that's always funny, especially when
it's hilarious.
You get to watch them do it. Very funny.
Yeah.
However, we arrived at the house that we were meant to have the social at, and we were there for 5 minutes.
I don't even think it was 5 minutes.
Before the neighbour came around and said, "Get out or I'll go phone the police." And we were like, quality. So, as I was part of the committee, and we had a good garden because it was like enclosed by loads of trees and stuff that you couldn't really look. Our social set goes to me and goes, "Ben, please can we do the social at your house?" I was like, "Oh, I don't know, I don't really want to do it." And he's like, "No, please, let's do it." So we hosted the first social of the year, and the next morning we were greeted by a lovely lady whose job was also my job, and she said that we had received a noise complaint. So we'd had our first party at the house, had our first noise complaint. Yeah, and we had to then write emails to people.
Just be like, "We're very sorry."
Yeah.
It was just all a bit weird, wasn't it?
Although it was very strange, because I can't remember who answered the door, but I think all of us were there just like, "Oh, right, okay, sorry."
Yeah, it's a weird thing, isn't it? And apparently it wasn't anyone on our road, it was someone from a different road.
Yeah, it was like behind us, wasn't it?
Yeah, so that made it.
We just got the brunt of it.
Yeah.
I remember that entire evening, me, you, and Harry were like, look at each other thinking noise complaint. We're gonna get.
I wasn't thinking that. I'd planted grass before, and the grass looked so good.
We were ready to play some cricket in there. It was great.
And the next morning, it was mud. It was all trash, and I was so gutted. That's what I care more about.
Because we've moved back like 3 days before, so we had 3 days. That was it. All we had was 3 days to enjoy this luscious grass that had been growing over the summer, and we did a nice little mow of the ground. I think we did play a game of garden cricket.
Yeah, we did. At least we managed to squeeze a
never-
bit of garden cricket.
and
into that.
it's just never been the same since.
No.
Which is
It
sad.
was so
But
bad.
I tell you what, though, every single other party we had, like whether it was a pre-drinks, a social, a house party, anything, we wrote letters to like 5 houses either
Yeah.
side of us and across the road,
Yeah.
and like we never had a complaint after that. Actually,
Because, not to be honest, because we did that, our neighbours around us were actually really, really nice. The
Yeah,
only
neighbours were
people
nice.
that we didn't like were the guys to our right, who
Yeah.
were just every night. And I felt sorry for you, Harry, because you were
Mm.
like right next to it. They were just
Mhm.
constantly bashing the music at like so late in the morning,
Mhm.
and the neighbours just hated them for it.
Yeah.
But like we had a really good relationship.
I do remember waking up at 5:30 in the morning with people shouting still at the party next door. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god, are you kidding?
Wow.
Clearly second years and not actually third years.
Yeah.
It was really frustrating.
So next on the list, I can't say it. So
Just say a key word in that sentence.
breaking.
Stick next. Next. No. You cannot.
What you think it might be, it probably is. Yeah.
So
Alright.
the next one on the list is, I'm not sure if you guys back in the day,
Yeah.
the kids TV shows, they
Mhm.
were fantastic. And for me, okay,
know
this is
what this
something
is.
I should probably tell everyone on the podcast. I love fire engines. I love them. I just absolutely love fire engines. I love firemen as well. I think they're just so cool, and I think their jobs are quality.
Mhm.
So I don't know if you all watched Fireman Sam back in the day, but
Mhm.
it is on Amazon Prime,
Yes.
and we decided that one day we watched an episode because they're only about 8 minutes.
Yeah,
10 minutes
you can bash them out. You can bash out a series in about 2 hours.
Yeah, and there's a very lovely Welsh man who created the series and also voices all the characters,
All of them.
every character. And me and Harry, just so I watched a couple, but it was mainly me and Harry.
Yeah.
We just watched all of them. The first few series, we just spammed them, and it was just so funny because it is so non-PG.
It's such a
I was
product
like,
of its
what
time.
the
It's such a
hell?
like. There's let's just talk through a couple of things. So there is an Italian character who I saw on Cafe called Bella Lasagna, and because she's
Bella
Italian,
Lasagna.
Bella Lasagna. Oh. And there is also a lady who owns a corner shop type thing. So Bella Lasagna. Oh, by the way, there's like 8 people live in this village, and there's always a fire. So Bella Lasagna obviously buys a lot of her supplies from the corner shop. So she goes in to buy it, and she's like, "Oh, I would like some eggs, please, for my lasagna." And like, I can't. What's the name of the lady? The corner shop. It's Price, something Price. Anyway, Mrs. Price. She holds up the temperature and checking if it's counterfeit, like with her good friend of many years, Bella Lasagna. And she gives her the
They're
sign.
not good friends, Harry, because they're fighting over the love interest, which is Trevor.
Trevor.
The two ladies are also fighting over part-time bus driver, part-time firefighter, Trevor, who is also the only black person in the village. And he just goes around and like, "Oh, Doris." No, one day he'll be sat in the cafe eating the pasta. Like, "Oh, Bella, this is lovely." Then Doris or Phyllis, whatever her name, comes in and she's like, "Oh, Trevor," and she gets like all giddy around him, and they're like, "Oh, it's just."
Jesus Christ! I remember. I don't know. I was either upstairs or I came back from work, but I just wasn't watching it. And all of a sudden, I hear you boys literally cackling downstairs.
Oh,
Well,
it's
what it could be.
downstairs.
What it could be.
I come
There's this
downstairs, and I'm like, "What the hell?" Literally, I kid you not. Ben was in tears. Harry was absolutely. I was like, "What?"
I was on the floor.
Credits of Fireman Sam.
You know when you laugh so much, like you can't see, and like I
Yeah,
was just
I was
on the
like,
floor because
what?
it was the only solid surface I had, and just crying with laughter.
I was-
It's
I
because
have a clip
I'm
of
going to give you the
them both
context. It's because the bus breaks down.
That's exactly yeah.
And the two kids, Jim and Rosie, I think. No, that's different.
No, that's Rosie and Jim.
They're at the bus stop waiting for the bus. And then the bus breaks down further down the line. And the wheel of the bus comes off. It doesn't just fall over. It decides to go up and down the roads and stuff. It goes on like a wild goose chase. So the wheel is going round, and they're still at the bus stop. These two kids, and they're like, "Oh God, the bus is taking this far." Blah 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 blah. And all of a sudden, the wheel goes past, and then one of them goes, "There's the wheel," and then
the other one goes, "Where's the rest of the bus?" It's just so stupid. It's such a stupid joke that I still.
Harry has rinsed it all year.
We walk into the shop, like, "Oh, there's the wheel.
Where's the rest of the bus?" It's so bad. This won't be funny to anyone else.
No. I mean, unless you watch, maybe that should be one of our nothing to watch shows. Watch the entirety of Fireman Sam. But I remember we were watching it. I think we got to like series 5, and then like suddenly in series 6, they've definitely had an overhaul, and like they've got like CGI characters, and there's a firefighting helicopter, and there's a lady fireman.
No, she comes in season 3.
Oh, does she? Okay, right, fair. But like,
she's Sam's love interest.
Oh, okay. But
there's depth to these characters.
I do just love it though. Like, we haven't even spoken about like the other 4 characters. Norman Price, who is the worst. He's the most irredeemable human being in any show. Like, he has no redeeming qualities whatsoever. But because of the kindness of his heart, Fireman Sam always helps him. And just prays that he will one day get better. But like, I mean, another character that like, well, there's like 4 firemen in the first couple series. There's
Elvis the chef.
There's Sam, who is just the OG. You got Trevor, Elvis the chef, who I don't think has done any firefighting. All he does is cause fires
by cooking.
And like, he wants to try and be a great cook, but he's terrible. And then the fireman commissioner or whatever, like the chief of the fire brigade, who has no idea what he's doing. He's just failed upwards into this role. So basically, the entirety of this like village is like ecosystem. I don't know. Mm-hmm. The well-being of the people of this village is held up by this one Welsh man, Sam, who is just trying his damned hardest to please his niece and nephew, who is inexplicably like parentless. It's a really good show. You guys should watch it.
Yeah, definitely.
Amazon Prime, Fireman Sam, bash it out.
So, guys, we have a month off. What are you guys going to try and do? In this time off, this extra time we have?
We've said this.
Just settling in.
I'm starting my further training. It's going to be hell.
Oh right. Well, I'm looking for a job as well. But I was like just thinking if you have any hobbies, because you're just literally just going to be focusing entirely on. Oh, okay, all right.
Absolutely. It'll be very good. Next episode will be very good to come back talk about
our endeavours. Well, I mean, just briefly before we do finish, if you look behind me, keen-eyed viewers on YouTube will have noticed my 2 guitars have swapped positions.
Oh.
Which means I have started. I'm like 5 days into a 10 minutes a day beginner's course I found on YouTube.
That's good.
Of starting to relearn guitar. I've got I know 3 chords now. And I can very, very jankily play 3 Little Birds, Wild Thing, and the rhythm guitar to Born in the USA.
Ladies, watch out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Applications are open. That's good that you took it.
So I mean, in a month's time, I could be an incredible guitarist, or I could never ever talk about it again. Who knows?
Yeah, I reckon it'd be the latter. It's been good, and just I think before we finish, like notable moments for you guys over these 20 I mean, like also we've done this for 20 weeks.
I know, 20 weeks. Well, 21 weeks actually.
5 months.
Yeah, 21 weeks as well because we missed that.
Good.
I'd say I've definitely got better at editing as well. Like just thing. Notable moments. So I'd say just realizing, I think being on the call with Sarah and Jordan, realizing we had to make another call because we'd just been talking to them for so long. Like that was just great. I'm just like, we can just talk to them for hours.
If we think about it, like we had Flora coming on, who was amazing and so brave, talking about her mental health, which was just incredible. We don't have Max Fosh come on, and who was so nice. And
Yeah,
we had a
and
great
behind the
and
scenes as
then
well, he was
also
so
stayed on
yeah.
for talk to us, right? As I said, Harry, we had Sarah and Jordan, who we honestly spoke to for about 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
Like, it was ridiculous.
Literally, it was long.
And you know, we had Ellie last week, and we've just had
It's
so
a plethora of
many.
great guests. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really
I
good
honestly
guests.
just feel really lucky.
Yeah, and and also just another massive thank you to JK and Lamo, who have been on for multiple episodes as well, like offering their help. Just and again, guys, just thank you to you, the viewers, for listening and watching.
Yeah, absolutely.
For buying the merch, for liking us on Facebook, for following us on Instagram, thank you very much.
For supporting us. It really goes a long way, guys. We really appreciate you for that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
And on that note,
buy some hats. That's it.
Buy some stuff. Yeah.
End of season.
Yeah,
Buy your hats. Buy your mugs. Buy your shower curtains. And we'll see you in season 2, guys.
Oh my God. Yes. Season 2. With a new intro. Bye.
Yeah. Oh.